You're listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour. If you miss any of the program, you can find the podcast at the bottom of the page at sunnyradio.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday. Coming up, we've got a guest. We're going to chat with Tim Hughes, and he has got a program called Faith and Football. We're going to be chatting all about that. It's this weekend. We'll tell you how to get involved coming up here very, very shortly. Also, later this week, on the 29th of June, that's this Thursday, the Mocktails Mix-Off. We've been talking about it the last couple weeks. Your deadline to submit your drink was last week, but you can still join us at the event. It is a whole lot of fun. Here's the cool thing. You get to try all of the drinks. Yeah. And then you get to vote for the people's choice. We've got judges that are going to be judging, and they're going to be the ones giving out cash prizes. $500 for first place, $300 for second place, $150 for third place. Big thank you to Health Connect of South Dakota for doing the event, and DriveSafeSD.com for being one of the supporters of it. Again, it is coming up this Thursday. We'll be there broadcasting, having some fun, and I hope you'll stop by and see us. It's right by the Levitt in downtown Sioux Falls, and Thursday evening there's actually music at the Levitt as well. So here's what I suggest. Come down early, check out our stuff, 5 to 8, and then when you're done, you don't have to be there the whole time. You can just come in and try the drinks. Then cruise over to the Levitt and enjoy some live music and a whole lot of fun. Busy night this Thursday night in downtown Sioux Falls. Join us. All of the details at Facebook.com/Sunny Radio and Facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
Give yourself a little credit.
It's more important than ever to have a better credit card. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show. Excited to visit with Tim Hughes. He's got an event that's coming up this weekend, and we're going to chat a little bit about that. First of all, Tim, thanks for joining us on the program. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me. Appreciate the time.
Absolutely. You've got some fun stuff coming up on Saturday. Tell me a little bit about what's happening this Saturday.
Again, we're doing Faith and Football. It is a Christian football camp for kids K through 8th grade, where we use the game of football to teach about the gospel of Jesus Christ. And this is probably year 12 that we've done this. We had a couple of years off here, with COVID and then some other related things that we couldn't pull it off. But we're back and we're ready to get back in it with the kids. And so we're going to put it on this Saturday and hope for a good turnout and to hope that the gospel of Jesus Christ is spread.
And I'm looking at the website right now, Faith and Football. It's this Saturday. All the details at crosswalkcc.com. And scroll down just a little bit. You'll see Faith and Football. And you said you've done this 12 years. This has got to be a pretty rewarding thing to get to spend some time with some youngsters and talk to them in a language that they actually like. They're excited to talk about football. So it's a good way to talk to them about football and talk to them about faith all at once.
That is correct. It is very rewarding football is the catch, and kids love to play football, and we have football players from local high schools who come out and run the drills with the kids, and they have a blast as well. But ultimately, it is to spread the message, and so the kids get in, they rotate through sections and through they'll do some football stuff. They'll rotate into a faith-based group, and they'll just continue to rotate that throughout the day. Kids really love it. We try to attach football with everything that they do that's faith-based. So even when they're inside, one of the things that you would do for the kids is the playbook. Naturally, in a faith journey, the playbook is the Bible. And so they talk about the Bible and how to go about reading the Bible and then taking things from the Bible, those type of things. But the kids also get to design their own football playbook. And so, some of those drawings you get from a 6-year-old, I didn't know they had 45 people on the football field, but it's okay. They get to draw their play, and at the end of the day, we have a little football game, and they get to run their play.
I love it.
Just trying to make connections through the game and faith. So it's a really good time, really rewarding for me personally, but ultimately the key goal is to make it worth their while and help them on their journey.
I love it. I think it's fantastic. Faith and Football. It's coming up this Saturday, July 1st, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And if people would like to join you, they should sign up ahead of time. It is free, but they should sign up ahead of time so you kind of have an account, because I see there's lunch and other things. They do that right at the website, crosswalkcc.com.
That is correct. Just get in there and register. It'll pop up. It gives us a good idea of how many are coming. If you miss out on registration, can't get there, we do take walk-ups, so feel free to show up on Saturday morning about 9:30, and we can get you registered as a walk-up as well. But we really prefer to have an idea of how many are coming, so we can prepare the lunches and the T-shirts and that type of stuff.
And will this be right at Crosswalk Church? Is that where the event is located?
Yes. Yep. Crosswalk Church, just off 69th and Louise. Yep, we will be right there on the church campus from 10 to 3. So, parents, if you need a little time off, drop the kid off. We'll take care of them for a few hours for you. You can go shop or do whatever it is that you want to do for those few hours. And when you come back to get them, they should be nice and tired.
Nice. Well, I love this. I think it's great. Tim, thank you so much for doing this, and thank you for telling us about it.
No problem. I thank you for the time again, and we just we hope to see a lot of kids out there that have a good time.
It is coming up this Saturday. It's July 1st, Faith and Football, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Crosswalk Church. If you would like to sign your children up, the website is crosswalkcc.com. That's for community church, crosswalkcc.com. And I'm going to throw a link to make it easy to find at facebook.com/Sunny Radio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Time now for This Day in Sioux Falls History, brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page and Sunny 93.3. It was on this day, June 27th, 1945, that Sioux Falls got their very own, what they referred to as Negro League team. Yeah, the Sioux Falls Pirates take on the All-Star team from Watertown's Men's Baseball League. Most of us have heard of Baseball League made up of black baseball players who during the 1920s all the way through the 1950s were excluded from Major League Baseball. Some iconic names like Satchel Paige, Josh Gibson, and Cool Papa Bell. What you might not know is that Sioux Falls fielded its own exclusive black team for 2 seasons, 1944 and 1945, to compete against black and white teams traveling through Sioux Falls on their summer barnstorming tours. Most of the players were stationed at the Army Radio Training School, headquartered in Sioux Falls throughout World War II, and baseball was an excellent way to pass the downtime. I sure wish more of their history was recorded somewhere, but what an amazing milestone in Sioux Falls history from this day, June 27th, 1945. This Day in Sioux Falls History has been brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page at SiouxFallsFunPage.com and Sunny 93.3.
How much do you pay for your cell phone every month? If that's more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current one. Whether you're a fan of iPhones or Samsung, they both work well with Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Tuesday, June 27th, brought to you by GenesisGoldIRA.com. Equity markets began the final week of June on a shaky footing. The S&P 500 hovered within a tight range but closed lower for the session. The move is due in part to caution. The PCE price index is due out later this week and should be a market-moving event. The question is which way the market will move, and the bias is now upward. The index is expected to show core inflation moderating to 4.6 year over year, which is good news, but the FOMC will still remain hawkish at this level. The next few weeks will be trying times for the market. The PCE price index is only one worry. After that, there is fear the FOMC will hike rates to the point that will crack the economy even more. Fed members, including Jerome Powell, have indicated that 2 or more hikes are still possible. Increases will likely cause more bank failures and consolidation within the financial industry. The only good news is that AI is lifting the tech sector and may continue to do so through the end of the summer. You can get the inside track at marketbeatminute.com.
Why did the chicken cross the road? To save money on insurance at InsuranceChicken.com. Do you have the best plan for you? Find out at InsuranceChicken.com. Let's face it, we don't even want insurance. We need it. But you don't need to overpay. Head over to InsuranceChicken.com to see your rates from several different companies. All available in one place at InsuranceChicken.com. The other guys have a gecko, a duck, and an emu. Why not a chicken? InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com.